of Labor. And the Secretary of Alberta Federation of Labor.
Corey!
And you know what? She was once a postie
Yes,
out of Edmonton.
Edmonton, yeah.
So, yes, so we've been visiting here, and I'd like to give the opportunity for them to share from their hearts in regards to what we are facing with this employer. Thank you.
Thanks, Cliff. I'm not going to mince words. Today is a really devastating day for all of you at this plant, everyone else who works in Calgary, across the province and across the country. Because what's happened is that our federal government has betrayed you. They've betrayed the people who work at Canada Post, they betrayed CUPW members, and frankly, they betrayed the Canadian public that relies on the services that you provide.
Shame!
And I can't tell you how disappointed I am. I didn't know what to expect from this new government, but I certainly didn't expect this. Because basically what they did this morning is give Canada Post and its management the green light to do their worst. So they've given the green light to get rid of door-to-door delivery entirely, and I'm afraid that's just the beginning. And I've just been talking with some of your brothers and sisters, and you all know that there's this review going on, and given what we're seeing from the government today, given what we know about where Canada Post and its management stand, it's pretty clear that they're going to use this review as a platform and a justification to proceed with the privatization of Canada Post. So that's what we're dealing with today. It's a betrayal of workers, and it looks like the government's setting up the situation to privatize one of our most important crown corporations. And so on behalf of the Federation of Labor and all of our unions in the public and private sector, I just want to let you know that you're not alone. We were just meeting today with all of our other unions, including CUPW, and as the news was unfolding, we were sharing information. And all of our presidents from the public sector and the private sector, they were horrified. And you saw it when you were on the picket line before. You're going to get the support of the broader labor movement because we're here with you in solidarity. You support us, we support you. But B, because we're Canadians, and in order, especially at this time, where we look south of the border and see this kind of unfolding authoritarianism, we see governments increasingly just handing over, rights and public assets and public services to these corporate raiders, right? So we're entering a new era of history. Maybe it's kind of a throwback to a time when, the millionaires and the billionaires, the oligarchs, they look at the economy as their fiefdom, and they look at workers as disposable. And, there seemed like there was a brief period there, maybe decades, where unions fought back. We got better rights through our collective agreements. We built a middle class. And that's they're taking it apart, right? and you guys are the pointy end of the stick right now. First up for the attack. And if we let them get away with dismantling and privatizing a central service that's been so foundational to the Canadian economy and Canadian society, we let them get away with this, what's next? Probably CBC, probably our public education, certainly our health care, right? It's already happening. And so you guys are on the front lines, and honestly, it's workers who are, going to be fed into this meat grinder, right? And we have to fight back, right? And so I just want to say how proud of you, all of us in the labor movement, are for how quickly you've moved to draw a line, right? I mean, I was watching, our chat groups and stuff. So, your sisters and brothers in in Halifax have walked out, in St. John's, in Montreal, in Toronto, in Vancouver. Edmonton is out as well. And so I think something's starting here. So we're going to be talking in the labor movement about how we can support you.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
So as you mentioned, like we feel all betrayed, right?
Yeah.
So the way that the union did meet with that minister last week, and he said, okay, we need to resolve the collective agreement issue. And today makes an announcement to make a bigger issue and conflict with the workers to make it worse. So this government, so whether he has to be fired or the whole government, we need the support from all other union movements, whether CAPW, of course, for Canada Post, Unifor, all the other, to make an end to that government, because they have been given another chance that they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Very well said. Yeah.
Like too much.
Yeah. Yeah, very well said. And I just want to say that on behalf of the Federation of Labor, we're with you, and we understand the importance of this moment, not just in terms of your jobs first and foremost. That's it. But this is we have a government that's betrayed us. We have corporations that are feeling emboldened. They're just licking their chops to get out, get a bargain basement access to this facility, and they're going to turn it into. They're going to start delivering your work, but paying a fraction of the wages with less security. And that's the future, not just for people working in postal service. That's the future that they want for all working people. And if we don't draw a line here, then it's just going to continue and continue. So I just want to let you know that we understand what's at stake here, and so we're going to be fighting with you and for you as much as we can over the next few weeks. And so this is a moment that we can't let slip by without really putting up a fight. So Corey, do you want to?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, as mentioned, Corey Longo, Secretary Treasurer of the Alberta Federation of Labor. That's who I am now. But you know how I started was with CUPW.
Woo!
CUPW member for 10 years. That's where I got my start in the labor movement. And I actually went on strike back in 2014, was it? Somewhere around, I don't even know. I don't know. One of those years I was on strike at CUPW. And folks, I just wanted to say, we've done it the nice way. We've sat at the table, we've tried to bargain. They haven't shown up in good faith. We've sent letters, we've been nice, we've lobbied, and now they've drawn this line. Now it's time to stand up. Folks, you've been on the line, and I am convinced that the nice ways of saying please and thanks and all of that aren't gonna work, right? This is where our power is, as workers. Those positions demand respect. They are making profits off of your work. This is our only power, is to withhold this labor, withhold our labor. And I just wanted to say, you guys are leading the fight. There have been so many strikes recently, hey, in Alberta, and we're keeping on seeing it. We've seen it. Teachers are in this situation as well. We've seen HSA, AUP. Folks, we are in a situation where they keep on getting richer, we keep on suffering, and finally, I believe that we are in this moment, a worker moment, where we are saying enough is enough. And I want you to hold your head up high. I want you to be super proud. To go on strike is the thing that takes courage.
Yeah.
You are putting your livelihoods on hold. You are taking a stand. And so many workers don't get a chance and an opportunity to do that, but because we're unionized workers, we get to say, hell no, we won't take what the bosses are giving us. Am I right?
Yeah.
Woo!
I just want to say one more thing. That we are in an affordability crisis. Gil and I have traveled around all over the place. You don't have to tell workers that times are tough right now. People are struggling to make ends meet. And there is no shame in that. There's no shame with fighting for better wages, to put food on your table for your kids, to be fighting for shelter over top of your head. So friends, I want to say this is a bread and butter issue. Honestly, I believe with income inequality, this is the basis of the issue. So I want to lead us in a chant. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's really simple, and it's pay us more.
Pay us more! Pay us more! Pay us more! Pay us more! Pay us more!
And I want to say one more thing.
More.
At our AFL convention, we had co-founder of Amazon Labor Union come to our convention. He let the workers out, and I want to say, if they don't listen to us, if they don't come to our demands, if they don't pay us more, you know what we do?
Yeah.
We shut it down.
Yes.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Shut it down.
Solidarity, folks, keep going. This is just the beginning. We're with you all the way. Thank you so much.
Solidarity! 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 Woo!